Good morning, good day, good evening, whatever your time zone may be, doesn't matter. You are here for VRL and VRL only, and today we are here for the 9th round of the seasons. A few tires, a few front rings, a few swear words, and a few cries for happiness. We are here for the second part of the season, and it's mega close. As usual, we are here with Alex, of course, who's joining us since a long time back. I'm not sure if he has his mic ready. We're gonna figure out that right now. Have you got your mic ready, Alex? I'll take that as a no. We have to wait for him a little bit longer, but as I said, we are here for the last part of the season in Monza, and it's a cracking one. It's very close between everyone. It's only a few points separating the top 6. 12 points between Steve and Sam. Steve, of course, being number 1, and Sam being sitting in 6th place. It's mega close, and as I would say, we continue our journey here in Italy, where last season the title was, from my opinion view, was basically decided. As Marine crashed out from a good P2 finish, it saw Steve move up to P2 and basically secure him the title. Yeah, what more is there to say? I'm running you through the lineup today. We have Marine and Phil in the Mercedes, Gavin YouTube and Barry in the Ferrari, the good guy and Steve in the Red Bull, Flex and Tim in the Renault, of course, another name change for him as usual. Thomas in the Haas, and then Dylan in the Haas as well. We have only Kun for now, might be someone else joining later, a little bit later on. We have Luke and Sam in the Racing Point, Sam and Bradster, and then we have SR Compassion and Audible Gamer, and we have TTG Vapron and Darth FIFA. Oh yeah, so I just heard Alex his controller isn't charging, so we'll have to wait on him. We're gonna get to qualifying, and hopefully Alex will be able to join us as soon as possible. We tell you, so very exciting. Everything is still up for plays. It wasn't like last season where you could guess the champion already. No, really, everything is still to play for. As I said, only 12 points between Sam and Steve. It will be mega close. I hope the stream looks fine. If you have any questions, just don't have. So, here in the shiny Monza, it's not raining. It is not raining. It's sunny as ever. Of course, no coronavirus here in the virtual world, and no virus is here to stop us this time. Only 18 drivers for now. Will be still some joining us during qualifying. So I'm just setting up a nice little streamy with both Steins in the chat. Hot lap mode, Andre, welcome. Andrea, sorry, Andrea, not Andre. And then we have Jay, welcome as well to the stream. We have a look out on track with the man with only 27 points, even though I'm pretty sure he did run in the top 10 for every single race. And he really right now, he should have been a one-time race winner, but a glitch stopped him from taking the win. Still no victory for the Racing Point boys. Could their fortunes change here in Monza? If I had to put my money on anyone, it would be Dylan again, just like last season, who of course dominated the field here together with Marine. Marine basically being inside 1 second there or thereabout, but couldn't quite attack him before he crashed out. Before he crashed out in the Ascari. A very painful moment for him. My qualifying predictions are gonna be... Ooh, that's a tough one. Starting to ask what my qualifying predictions are gonna be. I'm gonna put my money on Dylan. And we're gonna have Tim in P2, and then I think Marine, who's a bit rusty coming into here, as he had no practice. Marine in P3. So Tim in P2, and then Dylan on pole position. What are your predictions, Stein, and the rest of the chat for your qualifying? Could be anyone's guess, of course. We have Gavin YouTube in the Ferrari, one of the 3 Italian teams. Kuhn in the McLaren, as he might have already screwed up his lap by taking too much curb there and invalidating his time, I think. Stream's looking good so far. Very good, I hope. I had a little bit of internet change. Apparently I'm now on a different server as Kuhn goes off into a scurry, and he's lucky to not lose any of his wheels there. He lost the car coming out of a scurry there, and the back of his car has taken a hit there, but he's lucky enough to continue. And he's lucky to not lose one of his back tires, which is quite easy to do. It goes on for another lap with 1 tyres then, so I'm guessing the tyres did heat up quite a bit there. Meanwhile, we have Marine going for a 189, and Sam follows with a 189 as well, just a little off the time of Marine. Then we have Phil with also with a 189, and then we have the first 119.1. Then Darfifa follows with a 1. So Jesus, quite a few times, and Thomas on pole with a 118.7. Very nice time with him. Meanwhile, we have Sam with a 19.0, sorry. Dafifa with a 119.3. Kevin YouTube with a 119.6. Arpa Gamer with a 119.6 as well. TG Vapron with a 119.7. Then we have Felix with a 119.8. He's quite on the back foot. The Ferrari car is in front of him, who's going to be pulling into the pits, I'm guessing, yes. And Phil says, I'll have the position, thank you very much. He's not having any of the waiting around. Kuhn coming around the track once again, and he had a little bit of a slipping moment on exit there, coming around in the final corner. And he'll come into the pits with that worn set of tyres. Lion asks how many commentators there are. There are actually 2 commentators, but Alec is just fixing some kind of issue he's having. I hope he can get it fixed pretty quickly before the race starts. Of course, Alex is our main second commentator. I hope he can fix it pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, Alex's controller just needs charging, sorry. Oh, of course, we here at VRL are very professional. You'll have to see it, Alex. We come well prepared, especially Alex, as always. Stein Arctic, I'm free from school. Not yet. But probably gonna be, as the Dutch government will probably put a stop to going to school anytime soon now. Well, meanwhile we have Jamil, aka yeah, just Jamil. I'm gonna call you Jamil. I'm not gonna giving any you. I'm not gonna give you any promotion. Meanwhile, championship leader Steve finds himself all the way down in P14. Not a great start to his weekend, and as you can see, it's a hard one too. As I predict, or not predicted, I did predict Dylan on pole position. Quite a few tens ahead of his teammates. And right now, my prediction is coming fairly true. Filling out lap. Let's go on board with him, shall we? I'm not giving you any predictions for the race just yet. You can let me know your predictions down in the chat. And we go over the finish line to start a lap around Monza in the Mercedes car of Phil Smith. Last year he was driving for Haas, and his race came to an abrupt end, just like Aaron, his teammate at the time, and Felix's race. But now he's navigating the chicane here. Do you really call this a corner? Of course, it can be tricky going side by side here, especially with the more wider cars. It was easier in the in the tens era. And then we have first last mode, isn't it? No, it's the first last mode, yeah. And then we come approaching the second last mode. Of course, low downforce. And we come to a Scurry, whereas teammate once ended this race on the final lap. Painful moment for him. He's pushing as much as he can through here. What are the tricky corners there? Meanwhile, there's a McLaren there who's trying to get the slipstream off. He pulls out of the way at the last second. And he comes around the final corner, coming up to the line. What is this time going to be? It's gonna be P2 with a 1:18.7. Very nice lap there. Also, if I can raise the game volume, I would have no clue how to do that. Wait, would that just be through where I can fix it myself? Advanced. I'm just checking now. I have no clue how to fix that. Volume. Like, alright then. Option. Audio settings. There we go. Master volume. I'll just turn that up a bit then. I don't know what. So, oh yeah, I remember. Because normally when I'm in party, I don't like to have the game. It's a bit too loud for me now. And we have Alex joining us finally.
Hello.
Hello. It took some time, didn't it?
I know, I've had a nightmare. My controllers wouldn't charge. I don't know if it's currently charging. I hope it is.
Nonetheless, and you missed quite not a huge part of qualifying, but quite a small part of it. 7 minutes ago, first half of the session has been done. Sam comes to the line to improve on this P6. He comes up to P4 on the line. You're already in the session, correct?
I am in the session. Yeah, don't worry.
Racing Point boys are all the way down in P8 and P9. Very disappointing for them so far. Can they spice anything up here? No luck this season just yet.
Well, they haven't had the luckiest of seasons, the 2 Racing Points. And
no.
And 10s. Yeah, not where they want to and should be. You know, you'd expect Luke and Sam, both, you know, very fast drivers. 9th and 10th, not quite what they should be achieving. Phil up in P2, lead Mercedes, 5 places ahead of his teammate Marai.
Yeah, very surprising. I wasn't expecting him to be up there. A bit harsh, maybe, but
yeah, well, Phil's been on a.
He has been on a run.
Than other drivers, so be interested to see what they're all capable of. One thing I have noticed, every driver set in lap on the soft tyre today. So,
yeah. No medium running.
Too much difference in strategy.
Or maybe the guys that do finish out of the top 10 might be opting for harder tyres, but for now everyone is on the soft compound, and so is the good guy who's gonna make his debut and is gonna set his first lap in the Red Bull around the Monza track. What is his time gonna be, in what position? More importantly, it's P17, and immediately drops down to P18 as he's been jumped. Last place on the grid for now.
One thing I did notice though is he didn't have any tow or any slipstream.
Oh, look.
I believe a few drivers have been opting for that slipstream.
Could still move up quite a bit, quite a few places there. I'm not sure if you saw, but at the first chicane there are no cones left. You know,
yes, everyone's been crossing straight through it.
So that's interesting.
Interesting tactics.
We're going more with Phil. Doesn't cut the chicane as he's on a flying lap, few tenths behind Dylan, who of course really made a shocking debut here, and look, moves out to P3. Very nice led by him, and we have 4 minutes and 30 seconds still on the clock left.
Free of any tow as well, so Luke will do well to get round to another lap. Look, drivers will probably want to be leaving the pit lane by 2 minutes at the very latest.
Yeah. Wait, I just gotta fix something. The game audio from me is a bit too loud, but I can just change the party settings, which should not be a problem. Just no, not my microphone level. There we go. Ooh, that might be.
Without DRS.
Oi! Look at Marine. Marine on flying lap with no front wing, and that's gonna be a bit of a setback for him as he's gonna have to go back into the pits. Oh yeah,
I'm not sure what's happened there, but
yeah, he lost his come out of the corner there just on exit. I'll put the field track map as Stein requested, as you can also see what's going on a bit there.
Helps a lot. Going to the last 3 minutes of this qualifying session. Dylan, pretty comfortable. Nevertheless, Phil will be coming out for another lap. Luke coming out into the pits now. He'll be going out for another lap if he's got another set of tyres. I don't know how many laps he's done. Thomas, who I believe won last time out, who's had a good runner from himself.
Yeah. Of course, a little bit of a setback in England, of course, where he spun when he was in a comfortable lead.
Yeah.
Of course, the beautiful victory went to Arapol Gamer.
If you think to yesterday's F2 race, we're not going to talk about my race because I had a bit of a shocker before retiring with pedal issues because my throttle decided to stay down and I went straight on.
You drive on a wheel?
Yeah, driving a wheel.
Oh. You learn something new every day. But anyway, what's your point?
It's going to be absolutely crazy into turn 1. And although some of the guys in F2 are a little bit crazier than they are here, yeah, everyone's races, everyone's going to want, 1 position, 2 positions more, and they're going to go for it. And I'm interested to see who will take a risk because it's not rare to see a crash down at turn 1 on Monza. No,
of course, last season it was kept clean until that too, where Felix, Phil, and Aaron both in free wide coming out of the Scurry. Aaron decided to put his nose in there when Phil and Felix were already side by side. Aaron,
Felix, he's just gone up into P2.
Very nice luck from him as he's only 2 tenths off of Dylan right now. Phil still on outlap, 1:30 to go.
just following Thomas on his lap, his teammate giving him a tow down through Ascari, and he was about half a tenth up on his quickest lap. VRT Warren now going to pull out of the way. Thomas just got the Parabolica to negotiate, taking the short route to the line. This should be a strong lap with that tow at the end.
No, it's going to be P2, only 1/10 off his teammate. It's very close.
That's obviously a very strong lap from Dylan. I don't know if he had a tow or not.
I'm not sure either. Ooh, look at Thomas. He's gonna cut the track to. I think he's gonna give slipstream to his teammate now, because she just cut the track.
Felix providing Tim with a tow. A little less effective there from the Renault guys, using it down the second DRS straight. Obviously shorter straight.
You gotta.
I believe the Red Bulls are on it as well, actually.
Steve all the way down in P10. That's not what you expect from someone who's leading the championship, but as we've seen before, he can just put his nose in there and at unexpected moments. The good guy's gonna go. I'm not sure if this is a slipstream. Because
Tim pulled off into the pits. So Tim's obviously not happy with the lap or made a mistake. He's retired from the session, so he's not doing any better than 6. Disappointing for him.
True enough, but so as you were talking about the Red Bulls, they're both on falling laps. I'm not sure if the good guy's only gonna be the one who's gonna get advantage from it, but of course he's only gonna get it from Steve, but he's also behind in the corner, so that's gonna cost him some time with dirty air and etc.
Yeah, I'm just following Phil now through the Parabolica. He's picked up a slight slipstream from Cone as BBB goes P4,
but he's on the outlap. He's on the outlap. He's not gonna get. He goes P3.
That's just a little glitch. P3 for Phil.
Very nice. Just behind both Haas cars.
Oh, Luke is off. Luke has gone off at Ascari, retiring from the session. There's a Red Bull off there as well. That is Steve. So have them two come together.
What can Marine do? What can Marine? Look at Marine. Look at Marine. It's gonna only be P11 for him. Disappointing result ahead of Steve, but behind Audible Gamer. Very disappointing for the man who took P2 here last season behind Dylan. As you would say, he would come in rusty into the race. He had no practice, so that will definitely not have helped him.
I'm gonna imagine that Steve and Luke came together. Steve gonna go straight on at the Parabolica. But yeah, must have been some contact there, and only 11th for Marine. He's not going to be happy with that at all.
No, he's not, especially considering he's still in the title fight, as most of these guys are. Alright, I'll run you through the grid then. Dylan on pole position and 10th from his teammate Thomas, Phil in P3, Sam in P4, Bradster in P5, Felix in P6, Luke in P7, Tim P8, Sam P9, Audible Gamer P10, Marine P11, Sir Steve Madam in P12, Darfiva P13, SR Compassion P14, Gavin YouTube P15, Vapron P16, Kuhn P17, the good guy rounds off the grid. Well, doesn't round it off, as there is still someone joining as we go racing, so he'll be second last. What do you make of that grid then? Could be an interesting race, as the top 3 are only separated by a 10th.
I think we are all set up for an interesting race.
I think we are, of course. I think it's going to be close between the Haas guys. I think I'm going to be bold and I'm going to say Thomas P1, Dylan P2, and Phil's got to round off the podium. So, mostly how they started, but just a little switcheroo on the top.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any predictions.
This is Formula 1, you know, so...
This is VRL F1, you know, 0 cancellations.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not going to talk about that, but... Obviously I noticed from qualifying that the top 16 separated by 0.8 of a second, so, you know, it's so tight, this field, and literally one mistake and you could be 10 places down if you're further up. But yeah, I imagine it will be carnage on the first couple of laps. How many safety cars will we have? That's been a factor recently.
Yeah, of course, with the game, this recent updates, the safety cars become a very, with the safety car frequency becoming very frequent. And I can hear myself double, Alex. Yes, well, meanwhile he's working on effects. We are still waiting for players. I hope we can get started soon. And we don't have to...
still waiting for everyone apparently.
I hope we are not coping with that glitch where you can't start the race.
Worst case, we've got qualifying. You know, we can put them in the order again.
Yeah, of course. Better to have it happen right here than... I have a bad feeling about this, but... No, stay calm. We have to stay calm.
Looks like the lobby's crashed.
It does look like it. Oh, wait. Ronaldo Ball and Barry have ready it up, so that's a plus. We have had to deal with this glitch many times before. Well, many times. It happened 2 times in Season 2. And Mexico, where things didn't proceed as we would have liked, but that was during the race, so let's hope we can get it fixed before the actual race starts. It's looking like it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, I'm not too holding out too much hope. I'm not holding my breath.
No, I mean you would die probably.
Yes, I would be on the floor at this point. Oh yeah, we got Steve now loaded in, so I think it's just a case of taking it slow.
So Alex, how was your day?
Fairly uneventful actually.
Great. I mean, that's how your Sundays. That's how you wanted to spend your Sunday.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a minute.
I've just seen that apparently Raikkonen's tested positive for the coronavirus.
No, there was a meme, Alex. There was a meme. Why?
Was it a meme?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It looks like Barry.
It's because I'm dyslexic and I can't read.
Look at the chat.
What's he
Barry
saying?
Marine. I think the guys might actually be on their formation lap.
Yeah, I think we have to restart this.
Yeah. Yeah, and Thomas has got no wing, apparently. Amazing game of the year. I mean, that's who you want to give the Formula license to. Oh.
You know, it has its good parts.
Well, I suppose it's better than having EA make a Formula 1 game.
Oh yeah, that would be Baroque. Looks like people are slowly leaving this session now.
Fish and Race, Felix can retire from the session. Phil has left the session. Oh, there we go. But no one's racing. This is such a stupid. It's a really stupid time. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to leave. This is a problem.
I'm going to assume that people are leaving now.
Yeah, well, most of them are. Steve said disappointed but not surprised. That sums it up really. Meanwhile, Sam is disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Nice. I do like to apologise to the viewers for this.
Yeah,
Venom Boom coming in. Well,
it was always going to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah. This isn't like a rare glitch or anything. This is just it happens. It tends to happen quite a few times. Also, when in open lobbies as well, where you pumped up the race and then you can see, oh well, we're gonna have to find a new lobby, aren't we? It really is quite a frustrating thing.
That's all I need.
Well,
how was your day, Sam?
Well, I mean, I woke up, did the dishes, had a nice little breakfast, sat on my ass all day watching YouTube, then went upstairs to prepare everything for the stream, and now we're here.
Yeah, I tried to prepare, my controller kept dying, so
yeah,
that was nice. I ran around the house for like 10 minutes trying to find a charger.
Professional.
Very professional, very prepared.
Yes. Meanwhile, I'll just collect my 10 points for having safety rating D.
Philip Smith.
I'm very tempted to say let's just do a quick race to maybe keep everyone entertained. Quick free lapper.
Shall we?
What can we do to keep everyone entertained? Let's do a question round thingy.
Quick fire questions.
Yeah, okay, so everyone in the chat who finished P6 last year in VRL GP in Monza. Let's see if everyone knows that. I call it a redemption. I have to guess who it was. No peeking. We have an invite, which is good. What it is on my internet, it has to be...
Nah, it's not your internet because I'm experiencing the same issues.